can see why you didn't want the RSX anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get off, bro. I'm fine.
This is badass, dude. It's comfortable too. I mean, it's not that low because of the clearance, but it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it's cool. That's why, you know, EG's cool. I like EG. EG's the way to go. No RSX people.
Not for a hot day because there's nothing in here, but
I like it.
What kind of clutch are you running?
I believe it's a stage 5. Honestly, I don't know. It could be an eBay one. Hey, bro,
I love how you didn't want to say it, and you're like,
I think it's eBay, bro. I think it's an eBay one.
It's working though.
Yeah, it works.
Is it the same clutch as you put the transmission, or have you done clutches?
Nah, it's same one.
No chingas.
Yeah, same one.
Wow, I thought it was gonna be like different ones.
Bro.
Damn. That's awesome, dude. Alright everyone, welcome back to No Moto Miami. Today we have Mikey. Mikey, thank you so much for making time for us, man.
Of course, anytime, man.
So tell us, what do you drive?
A 1993 Honda Civic SI. You know, obviously sunroof. You know, some people usually put it on there. I don't. It comes with the car. But yeah, man, I mean, 1993 Honda Civic SI, EG chassis.
EG chassis, the
yes,
SI.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And is a purist, right? There you go. The silence in you was like, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So, Mikey, before we even get started, like, how did you even get started to like cars? Like, where did the bug start for you?
You know, my dad, growing up, he's kind of like, you know, it always starts from your roots. My dad's always been kind of like a grease monkey into cars, mechanics and stuff like that. He didn't really have any particular car, and you know, like that he would like. He just liked speed. So pretty much it's just, you know, junkyard every weekend here and there, and you know, wrenching with him, and it's just, you know, I was just always been to cars. I just didn't know Honda was gonna be the one that would be like, you know what, fuck it, Honda it is, here it is. But you know, all my friends have Hondas, and I just had to join it, I guess.
That's cool. You say your dad likes speed, so what kind of cars was he into?
Well, my dad back then, I mean, he's onto the old school stuff, so he was into like motorcycles at the time. So he had motorcycles until he crashed it, and then my grandpa got him in trouble, so kind of got rid of it. And he got another one, so yeah, he's just been into, you know, he just kind of likes going fast. Like as of right now, he does still have a motorcycle. He has the Honda 1100, so it's a big motorcycle. So
he likes bikes though. That's his thing then.
He likes that, and then he also has an Integra. He has a 95 Acura Integra with a K swap.
With the blower.
Yeah. So that was no blower. He had it. Well, his Integra before had a B20 VTEC turbo, and he was, you know, he was racing there. So his turbo blew. You know, we tried to fix it, but it didn't work. So he just went with a full K24. So he's K24 right now.
So then when did you start kind of liking the Honda?
I think when I was about maybe 19, I believe. I got my first car. It was a 95 Integra RS. It was bug-eyed, you know. It had the small eyes.
Did you like them?
No, okay. I don't.
He said it. I was like, oh, maybe you like
No, I don't like the bug eyes. So from there, I went to the 98. I believe it's 96 to 98, if I'm not mistaken, which is the same bug eye, but you know, the lights are kind of bigger. I had that for a while, and then after that, I went with the JDM front. You know, okay. So I like that front end better. J front is the way to go on an Integra. So yeah, that's what it started.
People just like the video already. Nice.
Yeah. So. You know, that's where it started. So I mean, Integra was the first one. My lady would always complain, saying that it was too small in there. So a buddy of mine had my other EG. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that, you know, follow me from back then, I had a right-hand drive EG. Well, it was left-hand drive. Me and a buddy converted it to right-hand drive. So I mean, she liked the EG better, so my lady was happy in it. So I was like, whatever. You know, it's kind of roomy inside. You know, so it looks better, I think, now that I have it.
And just dislike the video. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
A bunch of EGs like the video. Don't worry. We're good.
So Integras are cool. I like Integras. You know, my dad has one, so I drive it here and there. So I kind of have the best of both worlds. You know, EG, Integra, but EG is always kind of like, now is like my go-to. You know, so they're lighter. They kind of just look mean, and EG all the way.
EG all the way.
Yeah.
How do you stumble about this one?
I had my right-hand drive. It was kind of pretty much almost done. You know, I had a K24 with a Jackson Racing supercharger.
Wow.
It made about almost 300 horsepower and like, I believe like 260 torque. So it was quick. It was quick. It's just, you know, I had it for so long, I kind of just outgrew it, I believe. So it's I kind of like, a buddy of mine had this one. When he had it, it was all blue. I think it was a Captiva blue. So my other buddy, we kind of did like a three-way trade. Yeah, because my buddy, the one I had traded him before for an RS6, and I was like, dude, what did I do? I made a mistake. I got my car back or whatever. I traded him for an RS6, man. I was like,
you just broke so many people's hearts right now.
Yeah, bro, I traded for a Type S, and literally 2 days later, bro, I was like, you know what, fuck this. You know, I hit up my homie, and I was, hey, like, I need my car back.
I'll give you cash on top. Just take these freaking ugly
look,
cars.
bro, I took the RS6, you know, it was on cut, I think they were cut springs, I don't even know. I went, I bought D2 coilovers, I switched them out, and then after, like, you know what, bro, keep the coilovers. Like, I just want my damn car back.
You thought the coilovers were gonna make a difference? No, I hated it.
I still hated it, yeah. So he was cool enough, and he was like, yeah, fuck it, bro, just, you know, take it. We swapped it out or whatever. This one, it was Captiva blue, as you see the inside. You know, I haven't really had time to paint it. So we sprayed the outside, you know, but when I got the car, it had a bullet hole going through here and going out the other side.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had 2 bullet holes on the quarter panels. A buddy of mine, you know, really close buddy of mine, you know, you can't be relying with a bullet hole.
So reduction, bro.
Shit, I don't know what a bullet hole could do, man. It looked ugly. It looked, you know, I'll be driving.
You think?
It looked gangster, bro. Like, damn, that was a bullet hole. But then I was like, damn, you know. So a close buddy of mine is like, you know, let's just, you know, fix it and, you know, just paint the whole car. You know, you can't be rolling like that. So yeah, you know, I took it to my buddies right here at a Valley Muffler, right here in Ciudad La Puente, and, you know, they welded the hole shut. You know, and then my buddy, you know, Eddie, pretty sure if he sees it and starts talking shit, but you know, we got it done, and, you know, here it is now.
Awesome, man. So you pick it up, obviously, I'm assuming it didn't look like this, right?
No, it did not look like this.
What was the vision for it?
Honestly, bro, at the time, I had no vision for it, just to kind of like get the car in one color.
You wanted the RS6 out of your life. That was the vision.
Man.
Okay, I'll stop.
I wanted the RS6 out of my life, and, you know, I got it out of my life in 2 days, bro. So, you know, the worst mistake I've ever did.
Maybe you'll trade it for somebody.
No. Guys, don't trade your EG, especially right-hand drive, for an RS6. Right? Don't make the mistake I did. Take my lesson, man.
Oh, you're hurting feelings, dude. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
so
man.
What was the vision for it, man?
Honestly, bro, at the time, I had no vision for it. You know, I just, getting it in one color, you know, I always wanted an SI. And then my buddy had it. You know, I kind of took a little, you know, convincing to be like, hey, fool, I just trade. You know, I finally got it. You know, I knew I was going to take a little loss, you know, with the bullet holes and, you know, little shit here and there, you know. But
I've never heard that before.
It's always a first, man. It's always a first, you know.
I was going to take a little loss with the bullet hole.
Yeah, man. You know, because the right hand drive, it was done, bro. Clean. You know, it was painted. It was, the whole engine bay was shaved. Everything was done. So, I mean, I was, whatever, you know, a little, you can't help it. But at the time, I had no vision for it, like I said. I just wanted to get the car in one color, you know, and, you know, I was able to keep pretty much everything from my right-hand drive, as in, like, the full swap.
Oh, sweet.
You know, suspension, you know, the side skirts, like, just little stuff, the X-bar, and, you know, the seats, like, just little stuff that you were able to remove without leaving the car not functional. I was able to keep and, you know, put on here as if, you know, to get it home, and, you know.
Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, it looks very, very aggressive, and
Thank you.
We'll see why. But tell us about the front end, man. What do we got going on?
When I got the car, you know, it was all Captiva blue. You know, the fenders, the bumpers were it was cool, but not really. You know, the fenders were kind of like messed up. The hood, I had a Bozer hood, which is, I don't know if you guys know, the one that kind of covers the lights. You know, a buddy of mine, you know, he wanted it, so I ended up selling it to him. I needed a hood, so my friend Eddie, again, that fool, he found this one on OfferUp. As you can see, They're not functional, guys. It's just for looks. You know, $200, can't complain. You know, so I had the hood first. You know, the fenders, they're like that.
You think it is VIS?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know, to be honest with you. You know, so I was like, you know, I put the carbon fiber hood, and then I went to the junkyard, and I got the whole front end off OEM. You know, off a coupe. You know, it was white, as you guys see. You know, so I changed the fenders and the bumper. And then a buddy of mine, Nonstop Racing, shout out to that guy. He had these fenders for a while, man. I'm like, dude, sell me the fenders, sell me the fenders.
What brand are these?
These, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, don't hold me to it, but I think they're Cybon.
Okay.
So he kept telling me they're for a 4-door, they're for a 4-door. I'm like, dude, like I doubt they're for a 4-door. Long story short, bro, I was able to get my hands on them. Oh man, I was able to get them. You know, I put them on. You know, I mean, for me, I feel like they belong to the car. You know, it's just, you know, carbon fiber, it doesn't really line up. So for me, it don't bug me.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, that's how the front end came upon. You know, carbon fiber front end, and you know, I like it. A lot of people complain. They're like, oh, why'd you carbon fiber? Why not? You know. So I mean, I had to anyways.
No, it looks great. Looks great. And then what kind of front lip?
That one I believe is the spoon rep. I was gonna get a carbon fiber one, but the way I saw it is, you know, I don't really drive the car, but when I do drive it, you know, I'm always, you know, dipping with the buddies, and you know, if I get a carbon fiber one and it breaks, I'm gonna cry, bro, because they're about $800. So
yeah, definitely.
$30, you know, it breaks.
It doesn't look out of place. It looks great. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We can move into the suspension. What kind of suspension are you running?
Suspension, it's a CX Racing. You know, I believe it's like 32-way damper. I love it, bro. A buddy of mine had it. You know, before this I had DNA. It was good. You know, a bunch of my friends had a CX, so I kept bugging my homie like, hey, trade me. So that fool was all right. So we traded, and ever since then, bro, I never.
What other suspension goodies do you have?
Well, the top hat's the control arm, the camber kits on the top, those are True Hearts. The backs are also True Hearts. Other than that, I mean, you know, everything's just OEM from the car. You know, it's just obviously the camber to fix the tire so it doesn't wear out evenly. So
okay. And then braking system?
Front ones are just GSRs in the front, you know, and GSRs in the back. You know, you want to go fast, you have to upgrade your brakes. You know, I did purchase the I believe is it the Willwoods, but you know, front and back, I just you know,
haven't put them on.
I haven't put them on, bro. You know, I kind of like, I'm about to break people's hearts, bro. But there's times when I look at the car, bro, and it's like, damn, I just want to sell it, but then it's like, I don't want to sell it. Ah, don't even go there, man. You know, so it's like, you know, I don't want to put them on and then sell the car because, you know, obviously the value won't go up. So it's like, I'm just kind of like, the car sits, you know.
Damn, that's fast, dude. What's about your wheel and tire setup, man? This is pretty beefy.
The tires, I mean, they're 225s, you know, 225, I believe, 45, 15. Oh man, don't even go there, bro. You see, guys, this is what happened. The rim was clean. I did a pull as I was turning, I believe, and
because that's the best time to do it, I guess, when you're turning.
I turned, I floored it, I went straight to the sidewalk, and look, this is what happens to your T37s. The rim didn't look like that. I did it, you know. So yeah, they're 15x8 plus 35, you know, Volks T37s. My buddy Alex gave me a good deal, rims and tires. When I got them, they were 225 50s. You know, I ended up trading for a 225 45 because regardless if I were kind of higher the car and stiffen it out, you know, it would have still hit. So honestly, for me, I mean, its stance is good, but for me, it's more of a clearance for the fender. I don't want to break them. So yeah, I mean, you know, 225 45 15. You know, I like the way it sits. You know, most of the time, you know, I kind of try to get clearance when, you know, when the slicks go on. So
definitely, yeah, definitely. And then side skirts, what size are they?
These are PCI 4-inch.
4-inch, okay.
Yes, a lot of people call them rain gutters, but it's all right. They look good.
We like rain gutters.
Yes,
I like rain gutters, and no, it looks great, man. And I like the raw look as you kept it black, obviously original color in the PCIs.
Yeah. And
then it matches with the trim and then the molding, I mean, and then the fender. So definitely it looks very aggressive, man. And the silver just looks mean, man. And I like the color that you went with the wheels. It's a very nice color combination.
These rims right here, if I'm not mistaken, from my buddy that I got them from, the original color from them were, I believe it was, I think it was black.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like the shiny black.
Okay.
So he got them color coded, or yeah, I believe that's how you say it. So now I believe it's like a black pearl metallic.
Ooh.
So it's like, you know, that's why he said they're one of one. So I kind of feel like, yeah, you know, I got one of one, but I know eventually somebody will come out with them. So with the exhaust system, it's a Speed Factory. You know, I got a lot of love for Speed Factory. You know, they showed me a lot of love, and you know, they shot me the muffler, and I love it, bro. You know, I went through like a lot of mufflers. Let me tell you, Megan, Magnaflows, Vibrant, you know, through a couple. And, you know, once I landed to this one, you know, a buddy of mine in Moreno Valley, that fool had one, and I liked the way it sounded. So I got in contact with Speed Factory, and like, yeah, you know, they send that one out, and it's been on there since then, man. Just like the way it looks, and, you know, 3-inch.
I was about to ask, is it 3-inch? Okay.
Yeah, it's 3-inch all the way from the headers all the way back, 3-inch piping to the 3-inch muffler with the 4-inch tip. So yeah.
It's quiet unless you punch it.
It's a hybrid.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
you're running on electric. Oh my bad.
Yeah. So you cruise it runs an electric. You know, it's kind of like a Prius.
Okay. Now the 20 miles per hour, then the gas.
Yeah. It's, you know, the motor turns on and then you go.
No, it's good. It doesn't sound obnoxious from the outside, and then when you punch it, sounds very, very nice. So.
Oh man, let me see. Honestly, bro, for me, come on, guys, look at you guys dropping this mic.
Well, I'm nervous next to you,
oh
homie.
My God.
You're the popular Mikey.
Damn, I wish. I'm just the same person as you, bro.
Ale.
As for me, bro, interior, I don't really care about it. As you can see, it has none.
How are we supposed to see it?
Yeah, man, you see.
It does have. Oh,
you know, it has the original door panels.
Porfa?
Oh my God, it's ready to go, bro.
You're ready to go?
Yeah, so for me, you know,
started won't turn on, so you gotta keep it on?
Oh my God. You know, I mean, just original SI door panels, no carpet, you know, just a USDM ITR front seats, you know, just, I mean, I kind of take off as much stuff as I can, so, you know.
Just the necessities, no?
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of size steering wheel?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know. Okay. I got it from a homie because I asked him, like, hey, what's up with the steering wheel? And, you know, I ended up buying it off of him.
He was like, I'm not using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice pairs.
Yeah.
What size are your slicks run with?
These are not mine. They're my homies from Nonstop. Okay. You know, he does let me borrow them because his car's a 5-lug and these are 4-lug, but these are 24 and a halves. I believe they're, I think they're by 9. I think they're 13 by 9s. Or no, wow. They're 24 and a half, 9 by, I think 13, I believe, something like that.
Okay. Cool. So completely gutted then?
Yeah, that's how I got the car. I've been thinking about putting interior into it, but then, you know, I don't see why. Yeah.
Very nice shifter assembly, man. Beautiful. What are the plans for the interior?
I want to put it back on, like, you know, like at least just the carpet, you know, because for me, like, you know, all the wiring and stuff like that, it looks ugly there. I kind of, you know, I'll tuck it in. It looks nice while it's tucked in, but then when I floor it, everything comes right back out. So I feel like, you know, the only thing I'll probably put back on is just the carpet. Okay. You know, just the carpet, so it could just kind of cover all the wiring, you know, just make it look decent. You know, for me, it's like interior. I don't really care about interior, you know, as long as the outside looks good and then interior looks, yeah, and the interior looks somewhat decent, you know,
like it's a car. Everything else. Focus your attention on mechanics and suspension. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's talk power plant. Let's see what we got going on.
The power.
Is that D series with the big?
Yeah, let me open it. Let me see. Yeah, bro, it's a D15, a D15B.
But then you did the head from a what?
I did the head from
D16.
from an H series. So it's like, you know.
Wow. All right, yeah, we can definitely care less about the interior with all of this.
Yeah.
Wow, this is...
I mean, if you want to make it easier, bro, the hood comes off too. It has the K2 quick releases too. So
okay, just flex on everybody.
Just throwing it out there, bro.
Flex on everybody. All right, man. So tell us, what are we staring at, man?
Okay, fully K24 stock. You know, all I did was just, you know, what people do to a K24, which is Type S oil pump, kind of rev a little bit higher. You know, RBC cam gear, the 50 degree. Craftworks supercharger, I believe that's like the something 38 or something like that, the size of the blower.
Okay.
You know,
how did you come around the blower? Were you planning to go this route? Because you were turbo before, B20, right?
No,
that was your dad.
That was my dad. Yeah,
my bad.
I
were you
was
on the right-hand drive?
Supercharged Jackson Racing.
Oh, so it's always been like supercharged for you. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the thing is, bro, you know, for me, everybody's turbo. You know, I got in contact with Speed Factory, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, we could send you out like they were gonna hook me up, bro. You know, for a full turbo kit or whatever, sidewinder and all. But then it's like, you know, everybody's turbo. Gotcha. So for me, it's like I wanted to be like, you know, something different. You know, back then, and when I used to street race, like mostly like every other weekend, there was one guy that had a EG as well with, you know, with the supercharger, you know, sticking out the hood like that. So I was like, you know what? You know, that's the only car I've seen around here. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna go that route. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna kind of go with a blower, you know, because for me it's like you don't really see it in EG, you know, with a blower coming out the hood. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be kind of different. So which is why I went with the Craftworks. You know, a buddy of mine talks a lot of shit about them, that they're trash, but hey, never disrespect the company.
but you like it? I mean, the power.
I like it, bro. The power is there. It's instant. You know, it's no lag on it. Obviously, you know, it's driven off about. You know, so it power's instant. It's good. It's there. You know, for the street, it's more than enough.
Okay. And so you say the stock and the block, the head and the block are stock.
Completely stock. The transmission, you know, this one is kind of where all the headaches are at. So I knew from the beginning that, you know, K-Series transmissions, you know, they're glass. Oh yeah, I told Mono too, man. I would always tell Mono, bro, do not power shift, do not do this, because it's not the same thing as B-Series.
He power shifts just going to the grocery store. So
oh man, he went, I believe if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, it was New Year's.
He didn't make it to New Year's. He blew it before it was midnight.
Yeah, he called me, he's like, bro, I think I blew my transmission. Like, stupid happy, and I'm like, okay, like, fuck. I guess, I told you. I guess he was doing a burnout or something like that, and he freaking power shifted, and he went down the street, and it couldn't come back up because he had no gears.
He pushed it back. Okay, so what have you done with the transmission? Have you had any issues?
Honestly, bro, since I knew, because my buddy, the one that helped me along the way, Fish, you know, that fool was like, you know, transmissions are glass. So he gave me this transmission in pieces. At the time, I didn't know shit about K-Series transmissions. About B-Series, I do, like take them apart, put them together. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it right. So I rebuilt the whole transmission with all Synchrotech parts. So I did it myself, so it saved me the labor. You know, so I replaced everything, like the bearings, the needle bearings, the gear selectors, sliders, like the whole 9. And I've had it for I believe 2.5 years, bro, and
no issues.
No issues, not
awesome,
one.
Dude.
The gears are butter.
Maybe you know how to shift, not like Mono.
Maybe I know where to find my gears. Mono leaves them halfway down the street.
He's gonna talk so much smack when he sees this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And then let's go back to the supercharger. If you don't mind, I'm assuming it's been tuned. Do you mind sharing numbers and things like that?
Honestly, I mean, yeah, it made about.
You don't have to, you know.
No,
that, right?
I don't care, man. You know, a lot of people ask me at car meets, they come up to me and talk to me. You know, it's tuned by KV Tune. You know. Honestly, I love his tunes, man. You know, the car runs perfect. Never had an issue since he tuned it the first time. It made about, I think if I'm not mistaken, a little bit, like close to 400. Nice. So I've made like 400, I believe, like, damn, I think it made like 300 torque, like 295.
And how many pounds is that?
I believe it's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, when I bought the whole blower and all that, I was understood that it was a 9-pound pulley. Okay. But when KV did the first pull on the dyno, he asked me, he's like, dude, like, what size pulley is this? I'm like, whoa, they told me it was a 9. And then he was like, nah, it's just a 12. I'm like, fucking send this shit. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it made about, you know, close to 400.
Wow.
And I believe like 295 torque, almost 300.
That's awesome, dude. And then what did you do with the fuel system?
Fuel system has injector nations, 1,000 cc's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the E85 has a 450 fuel pump. You know, it kind of cut out on the power. It could have made a little bit more power. I just need to wire my fuel pump to like a 14 volt.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, bigger injector, so, you know, I can see more power because I kind of ran out of fuel. But I mean, at the end, bro, you know, the way a car sits right now, the power, it's good. For the street, it's good. You know, you don't want to have like a 500-600 horsepower car if you can't even. Yeah. So right now the car, it's drivable, it's reliable, and you know, when I want power, the power's there.
It's there. Mm-hmm.
So you know, it's good as of right now. So I don't think I'm gonna go with, you know, more fuel. It's awesome. Good as it is. Yeah.
What kind of blow off?
This one, bro, to be honest with you, is an eBay, bro.
Okay.
So
works, right?
it does the same thing, you know.
It does the same thing.
It does the same noise, the same thing. So
as long as it does what it's supposed to do, we're good.
Yeah, because I had the whole kit, the piping for the Craftworks, but obviously it's for FA5, so obviously it won't fit an EG. So a buddy of mine, he does the piping. So I kind of hit him last minute, like, hey bro, like I need the piping done. So he's like, and nice. I didn't have time to buy a blow-off valve, so he's like, oh, I have one here, but it's an eBay, it works, does the same thing. I was honestly, bro, for me, bro, honestly, brands don't mean anything. As long as it works, does the same thing, and it doesn't, you know, affect the performance. You know, like this right here, it won't affect the performance in any way.
Definitely.
So that's why I was like, you know what, I don't care. I'll just put the eBay one on there. It works. You know, I've had a problem since I had it, so.
That's cool, man. And then the intercooler that you're running?
It's a Craftworks intercooler.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one that came with the kit. I want to kind of upgrade, you know, to the Speed Factory one. I believe it's the back door, if I'm not mistaken. The car does get, I mean, it doesn't overheat, but when I have just the radiator in the front, the temperature will reach maybe like 171, you know, around there. So now that I have the intercooler and, you know, the oil cooler kind of blocking it, which is why I made the hole so kind of more air could go in. You know, it reaches like, man, not much, like 183. You know, not much of a difference, but still, you know.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm running that one. So I might just, you know, buy.
Look, it looks great.
Other one.
I like how the Speed Factory radiator just tucks in with the intercooler and then the oil cooler.
Yeah.
So all three of them are there, but it looks so subtle. I really like
oil
that.
cooler, intercooler, and then the radiator in the back. I mean, Speed Factory, you know, they've helped me, you know, with the radiator, little stuff here and there. You know, they show me love. Nonstop Racing, Fish, thank you, man. He's always been the one there from when I first went K till this day. You know, I feel like I bug him. Any questions, whatever I have for him, I call him. You know, he's always there. My homie Eddie, I believe his Instagram now is that slow EH2 or something like that. You know, he's helped me out a long way. He thinks I'm annoying, but hey, you ask questions and you learn. So I call him, you know, every now and then to come and help me, but you know, he's always helped me out throughout the whole car. And fuck, I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I mostly, you know, do everything by myself, you know, to help with friends here and there. But, you know, KV Tune for tuning the car, you know, it runs good. Fuck, I don't know, Mono, you're gay. Nah, just playing, guys.
There's just so many people that you know, you're forgetting.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, man. You know,
with the build.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, well, most of the stuff, you know, it's always been me. It's just, you know, friends do come and, you know, give you help here and there. Mostly the homie Eddie, that fool's always, you know, whenever you need something, let me know. I'll pull up and yeah, I'll hit him up. Hey, pull, like this should happen. And I'll pull up and yeah, he'll show up. So
I got pulled over. Did you say I got pulled over?
I know. And sometimes, no, hell no, man. Sometimes I tell him, hey, I got pulled over. Cops are here. He's like, yeah, you're on your own, buddy. And he'll just hang up. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, you just can't give more credit than more. You know, everybody's.
And you're spacing out at the moment, so then by the time we're done with this, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I forgot to mention that. So definitely anybody who's helped out with the build. So
yeah,
Mikey,
anybody that's helped me out, everybody that's kind of, you know, showing me love for it, you know, as in selling me their parts, you know, for good deals, I was able to cop and, you know, able to use in my build, you know, thank you guys. And, you know, shout out to my lady for putting up with this shit, because trust me, Charlie, bro, I'd be like, hey, can I go take the car for the, you know, with the guys? I'd be like, I don't know. I kind of have to clean the house, guys, to be able to get out, you know. I just like
Well, I do. Whoever says they don't, I have to do my chores before I come out and interview you guys.
Well, for me, bro, it's I have my son.
I'm not. I don't care. I'll admit it.
Yeah, me
if you
too,
don't
bro.
admit it, that's cool. But I know I have to clean. I have to do my chores before I can come out and interview you guys.
Me too, bro. I gotta take care of my son. Yeah, my I just had my son. He's just turned 9 months, so she kind of like. She tests me like, hey, you go do this for your son. So I'm just kind of like, all right. And then like, there's times when I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. She's like, all right, cool. Then you're not going out. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll go do it.
Hey, whip. Damn.
Man.
I love it. That's good though.
Hey, just to know, guys, I had to go get medicine and stuff like that before I came here to.
Look at it. Loving father. We like that.
To be able to show you guys.
Mikey, definitely appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the time. Appreciate the vibes. Congratulations on being a father.
Thank you. Best feeling ever. Thank
Probably
you.
the best thing you can, experience. So there you go, man. But thank you for showing the build.
No problem. Anytime.
And I can't wait to see it more on the streets where it belongs, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll see it in the streets, bro. It sits, but you'll see it in the streets a couple, here and there. But
maybe you keep it so you can give it to your son.
No, well, I think that's kind of the thing, like right now, since my son's still small, I'm trying to be there with him. So, I drive it like here and there to like the meets and stuff like that. But like, maybe when my son's older, when I'm able when
he turns 15, 16, Dad, I want an RSX. All right, well, thank you so much.
I think by the time, man, I'll give him my my daily driver. He could go do some donuts in that one. So yeah, so
thanks, man, for the time. I really appreciate it, man. I really do, man.
Anytime,
awesome,
man.
EG, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thing hauls ass, dude.
I'll take third gear.
Don't sell it.
That was a big ass burn. I didn't realize how long it was.
It was.
My stereo fell out.
That's your stereo.
Hey, $20 Walmart, guys. That's all you need.
Not eBay.
Not eBay.
Surprising.
Walmart.
Okay,
Walmart,
first thing that is not from eBay.
Yeah, Walmart.
Wow, man. Thank you for this experience. Holy